retreat in Barbados, the 16th to the 27th of September, with Alfie Best and myself. And this is being conducted and held at Alfie's incredible Monkey Hill Villa that sits in an incredible location on Sugar Hill in Barbados. Now, the event itself is going to be incredible. 10 days for 10 incredible people. Now, the event and the links to the website will come after this broadcast in the thread below. But I wanted to give you an update on the event and some other aspects of what's happening during this incredible event. Now, the first thing is we've spoken about the event. We've spoken about 10 people coming together for 10 days with Alfie Best and myself and some mystery guests coming to the villa, and across the 10 days just enjoying an incredible luxurious I've got a cough, luxurious 10-day stay that's going to be mixing business growth, business collaboration, and mindset and well-being. In fact, it's based around Alfie Best's own story of becoming a very, very successful multi-millionaire in the UK, operating Wildcrest Parks and growing that from zero to a company valuation of over £700 million. We spoke about the event and what our plans are to record the event and to make a documentary stroke sort of TV series to launch direct to Netflix. We've spoken about the details of the event, flying business class, many locations in Europe, to arrive at Grantley Adams International Airport to be taken by executive travel to the villa, where you're going to spend the most incredible 10 days with Alfie Best. And I'm Alfie Best's mentee. He teaches me every single day, and I'm also highly privileged to be his business partner in Alfie Best Property Growth and Alfie Best Business. Now, we've got an update for you on the event, and we wanted to share more information as we go through. Now, part of the idea and concept of bringing 10 incredible people together is one thing, and one thing we've got in mind, and that is to create wealth and to change lives. Now, I've had the great honor to follow Alfie and shadow him over the last 18 months. Now, I've not only followed him through pre-COVID, I followed him through COVID as well. Now, every single business owner has faced challenges, but equally there are some incredible opportunities. Now, Barbados, why Barbados? Well, of course, Barbados makes complete sense for a retreat, somewhere to go that's a lap of luxury with a series of incredible islands, Barbados being the main one. Now, Alfie has incredible connections on the island. In fact, he was featured recently in the Sunday Times Rich List with an interview with Mia Motley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, talking about business and Barbados. And of course, the title was Business on the Beach. One of the other aspects across the 10 days, now we're going to have team building. We're splitting into 2 teams, and we're going to be one team as well. There's going to be challenges daily where Alfie's team and my team, 5 people each, will be joining, and there'll be team individual challenges, which are going to be incredible. It's a bit of a mixture between The Apprentice, Shark Tank in America, but Alfie's own version of that. It's all going to be filmed, and you will be appearing direct release to Netflix and possibly Amazon as well in a little documentary about this trip. Now, the trip is deeper than just a trip. There's so much that we have to add and update to the details of the trip, and we're also now preparing a full corporate document that's going out to everybody that's expressed an interest and applied to come on this incredible journey. Now, I want you to really open up your minds and to relax a little bit. Take yourself away for a moment from your business and your current day's work, life, and everything that's going on. Because with Barbados, it's another center for incredible investment growth opportunity. Now, Alfie already owns a number of high-end VIP villas on the island, and he also owns a number of smaller villas on the island as well. Now, recently, Alfie is looking to do other developments, investments in Barbados from, actually, I can't mention certain things, but the residential growth and development is there, and there's other things he's working on. Now, when we come to this event, the 10 people that come, we want to, Alfie does, and I want to help you to become even more successful than you are now. And by spending 10 days with Alfie and the life inside a man whose next stop is becoming a billionaire, is for us to collaborate in so many different ways, for us to learn, experience, and to shed some skin, shed some toxins for well-being point of view. Oh my gosh, we're going to be eating like kings. We've got our own chef in the villa that's going to be preparing meals that are just off the charts. We've got our own well-being instructors for the morning. We've got excursions, and one of the days, oh, we've told you already about the business challenge day where all our mobile phones get stripped away, and there's going to be an incredible challenge with the two teams. But also when we're on the island, and to open up your minds, we're also going to be having a day where we're going to be having pre-arranged opportunities for investment on the island, and we're going to take you through the process of how Alfie sources his land, how he builds his properties or renovates his properties, and we're going to give you guys the opportunity to get an insight into Alfie's knowledge of how he's put together a construction and design team for Barbados. And then of course these villas are rented out for a very incredible return on investment. So we're going to be showing you and introducing you an opportunity to invest into the island, into property, either as an individual or within our own Barbados consortium. Now on this particular day that we're going to be going out, we'll be viewing different villas. We'll be looking at villas under construction. We'll be viewing live, actually, Alfie looking at a potential purchase of a new piece of land and or a purchase of an existing villa that needs redevelopment. We're going to take you through the whole process. Now it's more than that, and it's quite interesting. I've got a broken hand at the moment, so I've got to do everything with my right hand on screen, and I'm not broadcasting from the office, so let's see as best as we can do. The update is about a property investment consortium while we're in Barbados. Now many of us have looked at ways to diversify our investments and where we get our returns, and looking at our long-term pension strategies, our long-term asset growth strategies. This particular day within the 10-day event, September 16th to 27th, is really going to be quite astounding, because what we're going to do on that day, and I can't share everything with you live on air because I want to save it to share with people that's making their applications, that's emailing or calling me directly, so I can talk them through the process to make sure we've got a good fit and to welcome you on this incredible trip. But there's going to be an opportunity when we're there for you and the people that you know within your network to join our Alfie Best Barbados Investment Consortium. You don't have to, of course. We can take you through the process, educate you for future investments. You may decide, but we're going to open your mind up to investments where we're not just investing in properties in the UK or in Europe if you're coming from Europe, and this is open to anybody around the world to join us, but we will include within the cost flights from European destination all the way through to 10 days of stay, all food, all accommodation, everything included, all excursions, nights out, everything we need, and then taking you back business class to a European destination. For other applicants coming around the world from America, South Africa, Australia, where you're coming from, of course there's a slight variation on the cost of flights. However, on this day we intend to put together and build a property investment consortium in Barbados, and the people that come on this trip, the 10 lucky individuals, we're going to show you how you can potentially get your foothold in an incredible space in this incredible island, on this island of Barbados. So it's going to be quite exciting because this trip is a mixture of well-being in the morning. I mean, our breakfasts are going to be incredible. You know, we're going to have some free time as well. Of course, it's important. We're going to be swimming. We're going to be having excursions. We're going to do island hopping. But it's the chefs, it's the maids, it's the service, that the absolute lap of luxury in the trip of a lifetime. It's limited only to 10 people. Past the trip, once the trip has ended, some of you, many of you, will be engaged in future investments and training on the island, building a long-term investment and wealth strategy through property asset acquisition and development. Now, you know, so many people that are successful in business, that are wealthy, are looking for more secure ways to make a diversification of their portfolio of investments. This is a trip that you don't want to miss. So September the 16th to the 27th, it's Alfie Best and Bradley Chapman's VIP Millionaire CEO's Executive and Wellbeing Retreat. And tonight's update is is about the investment opportunity, the investment education, the island education with Alfie. And look, over this 10 days, it's just going to absolutely blow you away, and you'll come back a changed individual. A husband and wife teams have approached us and said, look, can I come as a husband and wife? Now, the rooms are double rooms. So the answer to that is yes, of course. We would love to have husband and wife teams there. It wouldn't count as one as the 10. It would be an extra person. So we do have space for 2 husband and wife teams. We've also had business partners come to us and say, look, we've got 2 directors of the same company. We'd love to come. Do we have to pay the same fee? And the answer to that is yes, you do. It's 2 individuals, but also we would offer you something extra as a benefit and a bonus. We may be helping to coach your business. We may be helping for you for business turnaround and other things within our business consultancy. But for now, this is going to be a trip of a lifetime. We're now into March, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got March, April, May, June, July, August, and then we're going to be away in September the 16th. So we are now about 5.5 months away from what can only be the trip of a lifetime that is going to create wealth and change lives. But you know what? So many people say to me, Bradley, how did you get to work with Alfie Best? What's it like working with Alfie, watching him? What's he really like is the question I get asked all the time. What's he really like? The man that you see when he does his broadcast is exactly the man he is, whether he's behind camera, in front of camera, he's the same fella. It's Alfie's work ethic that sets him apart from most of the people that I've met. Now, I've interviewed and worked with so many high-profile multi-millionaire entrepreneurs, and each and every one of them are special in their own rights. But of course, I'm going to be biased because it's my Alfie. It's Alfie Best, and I absolutely love him to bits for the man that he is. And I've had the great pleasure to spend personal time, business time, some family time, always 95% business, because it's business, business, and business. But we've had some great times. This door is now open. Alfie's pad in Barbados is open. Alfie's world is open for you to enter and to engage. There isn't a day I don't learn something from Alfie Best about the way he conducts himself, his business, his work ethics, finance, funding, sourcing properties, whether it's Wildcrest Parks or whether it's the football club, his football club, whether it's Varoom Motorhome Hire, which I absolutely love, my own business, Alfie Best Property Growth, and Alfie Best Business Consultancy, Training, Events and Education, whether it's the finance companies in-house and the other businesses that Alfie owns, including golf courses, Sabi golf course. I've learned so much, and it's rounding me every single day to become more effective, to be working on my emotions, to make sure I'm always thinking about the opportunity with every single thing that I face. Now, Alfie's quite a hardened businessman, like a hardened player in the game, and he's made me a lot tougher and more resilient man than I was when I first come in. Now, I have a background of consultancy, working at a very high level, and I've worked with and around some incredible people, but Alfie, he's a down-to-earth, driven, funny as heck man that just absolutely sees an opportunity and then executes with everything he's got to turn that opportunity into a profit-making situation. He doesn't embark on anything that doesn't going to give a return on investment or a profit for his business, his companies, or the teams that he's working with, training and coaching. And actually, yesterday morning, I was lucky enough to be in a board meeting with Alfie and one of his companies, where for 3 hours we were talking through business strategy, structure, and growth. And it's this type of exposure that you're going to get. Now, of course, Alfie knows, hey, Billy, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Alfie's very familiar with the island of Barbados. Now, also, he has some very key contacts on the island and on the islands surrounding Barbados. So 10 days is going to be incredible. Now, you can go to alfiebestbusiness.com and look at our events. Go to Barbados and you can see the details. More details are being added daily. But for now, this update is about the opportunity where you could get invited into the property consortium. Alfie is going to take us round the island. He's going to show us the different areas, the buying opportunities, how he does it. He may be securing a deal while we're there live on this 10 days, but you're going to spend 10 days inside the mind and the company of a man that is just incredibly humbling to be around, because Alfie was born a Romany traveler, and he grew up in a caravan, and as a traveler he has taken his journey and always kept his traveler roots all the way through to becoming this very successful businessman. But he is down to earth, he is humbled, and he's not a flash man at all. He just isn't a flash man. He's not one of these very, very wealthy men that is shrouded in bling. In fact, he's probably one of the most down to earth fellas I know, but he's just purely driven by business. What can we do? How can we take an opportunity, push it forward, execute it? How can we make sure the business infrastructure is safe and sound? And if the business is struggling and we've launched a consultancy service, and how can we help other companies to grow? So look, listen, we want to see you there. We want to help you change your life and create your wealth. And I'll give an example. So Alfie's valuation of his company is 700 million. There's net assets of over 400 million. I think approaching 500 million now of net assets. So for me, at my level, okay, my level that I'm thinking at, that I'm delivering and I'm working on in property investment and consultancy is millionaire kind of level, not this multi-millionaire level. So what we want to do is we want to take people that's approaching £1 million in assets. You don't have to have £1 million in assets. It's you want to become a millionaire. You're already established as a business person. This isn't for dreamers. This is for serious business people that want to take their business to the next level. And in those 10 days, the coaching, the elevation between Alfie and myself, because I've been a business and consultant coach for over 25-30 years now, and I work a lot on infrastructure, staff, teams building, and then high energy growth within companies. And Alfie, of course, has the experience of running multiple companies, multi-million pound companies across mining, residential, football clubs, sports clubs, across finance companies, across golf. It's just endless, and it's growing all the time. So you've got a dynamic combination. Now, I have a little bit more time than Alfie, of course, because Alfie's phone is going from 6 a.m. in the morning till midnight, non-stop. And I support Alfie in a consultancy role. I support different aspects of his companies when he needs me. And of course, I run Alfie Best Business and Alfie Best Property Growth. So for me, my journey this year is I'm currently working with some private investors, and I'm looking at two specific different property asset project growths. One's in residential and one is in park home estates, and they both have twists and variation to make them a little bit unique, to give a slightly unique USP, unique selling point. And of course, as I'm growing, I'm training, I'm educating, and I want to take my level from here to here and keep growing, but staying humbled in that process. I don't wear jewelry, for example. I'm not much into the bling of the supercars and everything else. My focus is on asset in property growth, and returning my private investors, our private investors, a return through the property projects that I manage and through the coaching, education and teaching. So for me, being around Alfie is about leveraging up who I know, what I know, and what I can do about executing that network. This is your chance to come to an incredible event where you too can expand your network. You can expand your mind. We can do some planning. We're going to do a day's business planning. This is going to blow you away. I'll update you more on the business planning day, where we're going to take you and your current business from its current standing and open your mind to how you can scale that business up. And there's no limitations. There's no boundaries to success. The only limitations that you have, that we have, that I have, that Alfie has, that our Barbados VIP team has, is the limitations of what your mind can see, believe, and what it feels that it can achieve. Those are the limitations. So we're going to push through and beyond those. You're going to come back from Barbados just reborn and refocused to re-engage in your business. And once we come back from Barbados, you will form part of our executive inner circle, and we will continue working with you and your business, if you wish, on an ongoing basis, to take you from the current level of standing of financial and wealth asset level you're at, to help you reach your ongoing targets for the month, the quarter, the half year, and the year preceding the event. We also want to help you to understand where you are now before the event. Such an exciting opportunity. I just can't wait, because 2 years ago, or August, a year and a half ago, I'd gone for a relationship breakup, and I'd known Alfie for about 2 years. I met him at quite a large event, interviewed him a few times, spent some time with him. And then, of course, I wanted to go into business with Alfie, and I kept knocking on his door. And obviously the answer is no, you haven't got time, because Alfie says you got 30 seconds to impress me or the door is shut. And of course, I went through what's called Alfie's boot camp before we finally went into business together. The opportunity is there right now for us to grow. While COVID is now going to ease up, we're not out of it yet, but the opportunities we face as individuals and as a team is incredible. Something I'll leave you on this update, which is about one of the days within the 10-day trip, September 16th to the 27th. Go to alfiebestbusiness.com, go to events, and then set a call with me. We're going to have a chat about where you want to go, and we'll get you there. But it's about a consortium. Now, we want to build a consortium, and you may well just be saying, well, look, I've got money and I want to invest. Can you manage that within the consortium for us, and I can see my wealth grow? And the answer to that is yes. We offer a hands-off investment opportunity, both in residential property and in another project I'm working on, and within Barbados, to help you increase your wealth, your knowledge, your attitude to take everything to the next level. You'll already be a business owner. You'll be an entrepreneur, and it doesn't matter what field of business you work in, where you come from, your creed, your race, your color, your nationality. Business and entrepreneurship is the key. And we hope we're going to get different people coming from around the world, because this truly is a meeting of minds, a meeting of nations, a meeting of people from around the world that want to create wealth and change their lives through hard work and execution. Because, ladies and gents, no pain, no gain, as I can tell you with my broken hand I've got here. But for now, Gary, thanks for joining. Do appreciate it. Please, if you're interested, just direct message me on the Alfie Best Messenger, or if you're already connected with me on Facebook, on my personal private Facebook page, which is Bradley Chapman. And thank you for listening, guys. I'm going to be trying to get into the office tomorrow, have another meeting with Alfie, and update you more for this incredible trip. But for now, I hope that you're well. I hope that the COVID challenges are serving you well. And please visit alfiebestbusiness.com. Go to the website. It's loading a bit slow at the moment, but it does load. It's got to be updated tomorrow on our servers. Go to events, and you will see the Millionaire Barbados event. Have a look at the event. Have a look at the images. Have a look at the pictures. But let me just leave you with this. This is the video that I'm going to show you. It's going to last for literally 3 minutes, but watch this video. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Doesn't that look cool? Doesn't that absolutely look cool? So we are well looking forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. So look, listen, all for now. I'm going to see you on the other side tomorrow. I'm Bradley Chapman, and this is your opportunity to come and join Alfie Best, one of the UK's richest and most funniest down-to-earth but driven entrepreneurs, to impact onto you how you can scale your business from where you are now to endless amounts of revenue and asset and wealth growth. It's down to you. You bring the right energy and the right attitude, and Alfie and myself will bring you all the tools and ingredients that you need to make a complete difference in your life. God bless you all. I'll see you all soon. It's great to be back. I'm one hand down at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, but listen, whether you're one hand down or if you've not got, you have to keep cracking on and keep moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Stay motivated, stay positive. Thank you, everybody, for